Hi, I'm Matt from cooklikeamaster.com, where we feature the recipes from the world's greatest chefs, home cooks, and food writers. Today we're making Grace Young's Scallion Pancakes. This is a classic Chinese snack that is often served with dipping sauces as a prelude to the main meal. For this recipe, you will need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/3 cup chopped scallions, 3/4 teaspoon sugar, and 2 teaspoons sesame oil. Combine the sugar with the flour, mix in, and then combine 2/3 cup of very hot water. Mix until a sticky dough appears. Now add 1/3 cups cold water and mix until you have like a normal dough. It shouldn't be sticky. It should remove from the sides pretty easily. You might need more, you might need less. Something like this is just right. Get a work surface ready with some flour because we're going to turn this out on the surface and we're going to knead it for 5 minutes. Here's the dough we just made. And then just knead it like you would any kind of bread for about 5 minutes. And then we'll let it rest. This is what the dough should look like after 5 minutes of kneading. You know it's ready when you poke it and it pushes back a little bit. Go ahead and cover this for 1 hour and let it rest. And then I'll show you what to do on the next step. The dough got to rest for a whole hour. According to Grace Young, we're just going to go ahead and knead this a little bit more. Just do this for a couple more minutes and then we'll roll the dough out. Cut the dough into 4 quarters. Cover the other quarters with a paper towel or cotton towel. And then what we're going to do with this is we're going to roll it out. That's what it should look like right there. Once you have your round, take your sesame oil and a brush and then just brush the surface of the pancake. Sprinkle some of the scallions into it. A little pinch of salt. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to tightly roll this up so it gets like a really fat rope. Okay. Just like that. The next thing you're going to do is just roll this up like a cinnamon roll. And then pinch the end off and kind of tuck it underneath here. Do the same for the other 3 pieces of dough and then let them rest for 15 minutes. Once the dough has rested for 15 minutes, it's time to roll them out and fry them in a wok. Just like you did with the dough earlier, roll it out into a 7-inch round. That's about good right there. Do the same with the other 4 rounds. Preheat your wok with oil in it. Make sure the oil is above 350 degrees. All right, let's take the dough. Let's go ahead and put it in the oil. Once you drop it away from you so it doesn't splash on yourself. Just like that. Let it fry for 2 minutes. Flip it over another 30 seconds and then get it on a plate lined with paper towels. Grace Young recommends that you push the middle down into the oil a little bit so it cooks evenly. Be really careful as you do that. You don't want to get splashback. That's been 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and flip it over. Be very, very careful how you do that. There we go. All right, let's get this guy out of here. Drain the oil. and then put it on a plate with paper towels on it. These pancakes came out beautifully. This actually reminds me of Navajo fry bread with some Asian flavors to it. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. Got myself a little chili oil right here. We're just gonna dip that in there. Let's see how we did. These tasted great. I love them on their own. They're not oily. They have a wonderful sesame taste to them, and the scallions are really nice in them too. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. I certainly did while making it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, like the channel, subscribe, and if you want to see more recipes, go ahead and head on over to cooklikeamaster.com. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Just do this for a couple more minutes.